What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I can hear myself. One day. There we go. Okay, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Elude, Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Actually, I'm going to just redo that intro and probably chop this out later. Give me a minute. Here. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. Today, we're going to be running on Sulima, and we got our classic countdown up in the bottom left corner there. 78 days, 22 hours, 56 minutes, and about 30 seconds until the release of World of Warcraft Classic. And while we're looking forward to that and waiting, we're leveling alts. So we've got Sulima. We've been working on our second leather wearer that we've leveled since we bought the bind on account gear. And she's just about max, actually. So it's taken us maybe just like, this would probably be the third day of actual concentrated effort to try to actually get the character leveled. And I think after her, as far as leather wearers go, we may end up going with Hemorrhage and Intoxicated. Yeah, we're gonna have to level the Horde monk, I think. But or we could even just take a break from leather wearers for a little bit after Sulima, because we've already did Epic Pro, and we got Towson is also another leather wearer that we've maxed out. These guys we did without the bind on account gear, but we've done Lucidil the Rogue and Sulima, so maybe it's time to pull out one of the plate wearers for a change. Maybe we'll do Nightmare or Decatorak next, or we could even go male and do our Furiosity. Of course, we did recently do Thor, so maybe we would just go to Death Knight. I think I only have one Death Knight, come to think of it. I don't think I have an Alliance Death Knight. So all in due time. As far as Death Knights are concerned, I don't know if any of the new allied races can even be a Death Knight, come to think of it. I want to see, actually. So, if I went Alliance, and I wanted a Death Knight, are there allied races that can be a Death Knight? The Void Elves cannot. Okay, Death Knights have to be human, orc, dwarf, night elf, undead, tarn. Okay, so only the default races. So what would I do for a Death Knight? Maybe a panda? An ally? No, it can't be a panda. I don't have Drawn Eye. Would I pick one? Maybe a night elf, because night elves get the cool eyes, right? Let's customize. I want to see. Because I got the fancy eyes unlocked. Ah, maybe I would do this. Because I don't think I have a night elf with the new warrior eyes. And the black ones probably do kind of make sense. I don't know if I would be on Kulturas, though. I got a bad taste in my mouth whenever I play on Kulturas. In PvP specifically. But I'd probably pick a different server. But yeah, for now, we're going to max out Sulima, and the Death Knight thing, that would be a Death Knight from scratch. So we'd be leveling since from Wrath of the Lich King up, and that probably takes a little bit of getting going to get that going. I don't know if I would want to do that. Yeah, that'd be like almost a fresh leveling experience. It's just, the only thing that stops me, really, is Warlords of Draenor. It's so rough going back to Warlords of Draenor. Maybe it's flying. Maybe it's because I can't fly there. It might be easier if I could go through Warlords of Draenor with flying. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. You can choose to receive loot for a different class specialization by right-clicking on the character frame and choosing loot specialization. So, for example, if you wanted to be a tank, just to get quick dungeon queues, but your main spec is DPS, you could roll all of the gear as if you were queued as a DPS, but tank the dungeon, just so you can get those dungeons knocked out. Same with heals, like if you wanted to be a healer, but you didn't have a good foundation of healing gear, you can actually tank or DPS and build up a heal set. So that's something that is a tip. Now, yesterday before we logged off, we did Taste of Victory, so we're going to get increased experience gain in Kulturess and Zandalar. Now, I don't know if that applies to dungeons, and I wonder too if that even applies in like island expeditions and stuff. I'd be afraid to die, I think. It feels like this would wear off if I died. Now, maybe we need to do quests while we have this buff. I think we could do a dungeon without dying. But I don't think we could do a battleground. Alright, so for the orphans here, I guess I'll just do the random city quests. Yeah, because I have quests right here. I might as well. I want to say it's this guy.
Knowledge is the best currency.
Alright, here we go. Now we're disguised as all the orphans, and we'll talk to this dude and get led to the leader. Suleiman's been playing around with their tank spec. Where are you going? Why are you running? Why are you running? I think I've already killed that person. Mr. Nice. Who you be? Who you be, rich man? Do I just attack him? Alright, I'm just gonna attack him. Hello. Get shreked upon. Oh, the little dinos are coming. Oh, he put a totem down. Ow! I thought if I killed it, I wouldn't get polymorph, but it was pretty tanky. I didn't just one-shot it like I expected. Maybe we'll get away from the voodoo totem? Out of the bubble ring? Okay, so pulses. It's probably like a 15-yard range, that totem. So if it pops up again, I'm going to get away. Get away. Yeah, okay, it's like a 15-yard range. Oh man, one thing about tank mode is I do not do damage. Or do I? Let me hit some coolies here. This guy did have 152k hit points. It wasn't like a normal mob, I guess. But my damage is pretty bad. And I keep pulling these little Saurus or Saurids. Okay. The whole reason why I started doing my tank mode was island expeditions. I kept on ending up by myself in the island expeditions, and the DPS mode was not working for me. Alright, let's see. Can I, in Havoc mode, have a proper profile? Cool. So, I do have my proper profile loaded. Tell me what options icon. I think that was an anomalous error. Pigro says, oh, hi, Elude, how's you today? Ree. What's up, Pigro? Sorry I didn't see you right away. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to streams. I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. I'm just getting into the world quest for the questing in general, I guess, grind. Sulima's got a little XP bonus for the next hour, so I'm going to try questing it out and see if maybe I can do some dungeons and still benefit from that. But there was the Alliance incursions or Horde incursions going on yesterday. I did those, and it gave me this Taste of Victory buff. So I'm just trying to get the most out of that with my Bind On account gear. 2 levels to go. But how about you? How are you doing today, Pink Rose? Doing alright? Ah, I'm gonna die! Please don't kill me. My blur already auto-activated. There's another one. That one. Metamorphosis. Oh yeah, we're good. It's telling me to Fell Rush for my AoE rotation. Oh, that's right, because when I was PvPing, I was Fell Rushing to... I increased the damage of my Fell Rush as opposed to increasing the final slash of Blade Dance. So I went to Fell Mastery instead of Trail of Ruin, or Trail of Ruin rather. So now Fell Rushing is part of my AoE rotation, I guess, spec that way. In PvE, I think it makes less sense to Fell Rush around, because the mobs just kind of like stay still. But for the purposes of PvP, I'm usually either Fell Rushing to or away from a player. Having that little bit of increased damage, I think, is kind of worth. Alright, so we've got all the Amanis. Now we need to do the Sand Fury. Pink Rose said, good, thank you, Rita. Oh God. Get off of me. Get off of me. Now I'm going to have to kill these before I pull this guy. Because I'm not super tanky. Oh God. Please don't kill me. I'm so squished. I'm just single target focusing them down to get those little lesser soul fragment, soul shard things. The shattered souls. Give me that shattered soul. That's like a 20% heal there. I don't have food. No, I don't. So I'm just gonna have to MP5 it up, I guess. I have no food. I need to probably hit a vendor up. Do. Maybe I should go tank. At least in tank mode, I wasn't dying. Yeah, Sulima's pretty weak. I haven't really got a whole lot of gear for Sulima. The gear I do have, like, I do have a couple of these Azurite pieces. And I did get a couple legs, but it's not better, it's not, actually not better than the Bind On account gear. So, 36.5, 29, yeah, they are, Bind On account gear is better. I think what the problem is like my rings and the non Bind On account, like these little holes, the belt, the boot, the bracers. Could those really matter that much though? Oof. Alright. We're going to be working on this guy, I guess. I'm tempted to go over there and start this little event. I don't know if I can pull these guys together. Did they change the way this guy looked? He don't look the same as he used to. He looks a lot cooler now. Cole Krazan. Quit punting me. Actually, he's going down pretty quick. He's going down quicker than that Mr. Nice was. I guess Mr. Nice was just really tanky. He actually has less hit points than Mr. Nice. I think Mr. Nice had like 150k. Oh, we got a weapon. I think we really needed a weapon too. It's the Amani Berserker Chopper. It's got a socket as well. Okay, 39% upgrade, 35 for Vengeance. Do man if it do. Alright, so that's a 62.9 and 39.9. This is a 46.5. Okay, okay. That's better than this offhand. Okay, so we're gonna have to remog our weapons, but for now we're just start this event while we got this XP buff. I really need to try to not get distracted and just like bang out quests as quick as I can within the next 40 minutes. And I have Dungeon Queue, so we'll find out if the Dungeon Queue will also benefit from experience gain in Culturas and Zandalar. Because I believe all those dungeons count as being in Culturas and or Zandalar. One thing that might help my damage is keeping my Sigil of Flame down. That's something my little rotation down here doesn't tell me to do. But it does have a timer, so if I can keep an eye on that. I'll go ahead and blow Metamorphosis. Hit it, hit it. Bring it. Now, it looks like Shear is working my pain up. And then I Soul Cleave to get my pain down. For some reason, I was looking at my, what are they called for the tanks? The Shattered Souls? Okay, so there's still Shattered Souls, even in tank mode. But I was looking at my Shattered Souls to try to gauge whether or not I should be using my Soul Cleave. When it's actually my pain that dictates when to use my Soul Cleave. Just as a byproduct, the amount of Shattered Souls increase the healing that I receive from Soul Cleave. That's why you see the numbers stacking on my Soul Cleave. That just shows how big a heal I should expect. Okay, okay, got it. That little bit was confusing me. And then I should still be throwing my sigils down. I'm going to wait till this guy dies and use my sigil on the next one. And then I also have my fiery brand. I got to get better at managing these little offensive cooldowns. Come to me. Alright. We'll brand him. We'll sigil. And then we'll do our little 3-button rotation. Shear, Soul Cleave, Shear, 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 Soul Cleave. Now, Shear is giving us our pain that we need to Soul Cleave, but also just taking damages as well. Our Sigil's off the cooldown, let's put that right back down. Should notice a little bit of a damage increase here if I'm managing this rotation properly. We're a lot more survivable than in Havoc. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to just stay vengeance the whole time, just for the survivables. I wonder if I could tweak my spec to make it perform better. I just kind of chose things that I thought made sense at the time, but I may want to revisit what I've got this character spec'd as. Sigils off the pull down. Immolate. It's pretty basic rotation. It's just actually knowing when to refresh the durations on some of that stuff. Missed the nice? Oh, okay. Yeah, double jump for the win. Is that here? No, it's further down.
Knowledge is the best currency.
Yeah, it is. Thank
Stay
you.
gold an interesting trait.
Damn, we need to go back up there and do Sand Fury. Actually, the Sand Fury are on the opposite side, so no wasted time. We just need to go this way. Let's get our mod since we're passing here. I want to get my weps looking proper. Trangermoggers. Do I want to do Warglaives again? These are the ones that I had. They look kind of beefy, but I don't know if it matches the mogs that I'm wearing. Maybe I should go green. Nah. I don't know if I like the way the Warglaives look for Sulima. May just go fist weapons. Ooh, I could try that thing out where I was watching a rogue, I think it was, use a one-handed weapon and a fist in the offhand. I'm gonna try that and see what the animations look like. I think it was a blood elf too. I might get the same animations that I was like so enamored with that day. What kind of enchant do I want? Agility? Can you even tell? Yeah, there's a little green glow. It looks like my head is glowing like a purple sparkly. What is that about? Do you see that? I see that in the. Is that? Oh, okay. No. That's that's the little whatever that is. It's the statue in the background. I thought it was like an effect of my helm or something. I was like, how is she doing that? I don't have an item that does that. We could put Mark of the Shattered Hand on it. Or life stealing is a purple glow. I tend to like life stealing. Sunfire is a noticeable glow, but it doesn't really match. Titan Guard's a yellow glow. I probably want to go with the green glow, yeah? To match the whole fell thing. Let's do a green glow. And for the offhand, we're going to do just some brass knuckles. So we have, it looks like some silver ones, some dirty bronze ones. This is white bone. These are just like basic metal. These are kind of silver. And they're blue quality, so, you know. Grip of Mamaroth, what is this? Ooh, that's kind of cool. I might go with those. Because that actually kind of matches the Blood Elf thing. Grip of Manaroth? Is that a BC thing? That would make sense, because Blood Elves. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll with the Grips of Manaroth or whatever. But I can't add a weapon enchant to this one because it already has its own glow. Yeah, I'll try that out. And this, we'll say for this spec. Well, maybe we'll make it for either spec. Okay. That's a big ass sword. That's almost as big as she is. Alright, let's do this. I'm sitting here trying to get the most out of my Taste of Victory XP bonus, but I'm like mogging. Okay.
Rabble should be seen and not heard.
Yeah. Okay, Sand Fury heads. Let's go. I'm gonna grab a bunch because I'm super tank mode. Oh, I'm dying so fast. All right, let's get into the healer rotation. Let's fear them. Oh, this fear is really helping. Sigil of Flames. Man, they feared for like a minute too. Please don't die. They're running away. They might aggro more, but it's giving us a break. Ka-ching, ching. Ka-ching. Yes. See, I wanted to pull that off and have it.
Work complete.
Oh, shit. Alright, there's something up here I gotta hit. The Tongue of Gazragon. I gotta get 3 of them? Gazragon. How do you do? Alright, I want to look at the animations here. It kind of looks like a shield, that little offhand. I don't really see her swinging with it. She's only really swinging with the shield or the sword. Oh god. I totally could have moved out of that, but I was playing one-handed. I'm kind of trying to see how this animation looks. Yeah, she's throwing punches with it. It does look a lot like a shield, though. Which I think I kind of like. It looks like I just made my Demon Hunter a prot warrior.
Work complete.
Dougie can play. I just realized Dougie was it was saying work complete. But what's really cool about Dougie is you can make the quest complete sound like, do they have demon hunters or is it just blood elves? Nagar, Nightborn, Lightforge, High Mountain, Pandaren, Goblin, Worgen, probably just blood elves then.
How fortunate.
How fortunate! So now it'll use a blood elf female's voice, since this character is a blood elf female. I like it. Alright, let's go.
I have no answers. What do you ask of the crowd?
Wow! Oh, okay.
My life.
No!
is control.
Damn it!
So
I didn't
perhaps we
pick.
have a teensy
Oh,
bit of a
we're okay
problem
then.
down here. It is not
Luckily, it
included
picked the
under
correct
king.
one.
I will inform Zul.
This warglaive is
Decide
supposed to
whether
be
it is
better.
worthy of
30.
Rastakhan's attention.
It says 30.3. Ah, it is. Okay. So I need to switch that with my offhand. Which means I need to go remog that. I may actually make this sword look like those fist weapons. Alright, so that's that one. Let me see what this looks like with the 2 warglaive or 2 fist weapons like that. I kind of like those for the Blood Elf. Oh snap! For dungeon, respect damage in the dungeon. I'm gonna switch both of my warglaives to the Grips of Manaraw and this spec as well. Come on, move out the way, hurry! Warglaives. No, fist weapons. This one. And fist weapon. Hurry, hurry! This one. Apply. Enter. Woo. That was close. Okay. Pull them out. Yeah, that looks nice. How have I never heard of these fist weapons? I guess, to be honest, I never really messed with fist weapons.
You are too late, outsiders.
Where we going, guys? Oh, let me change my spec as well. I need to put this back on Trail of Ruin. I don't think the other things matter. Chaos Nova, yeah, the other things don't really matter. We can remove these waypoints and get rid of that. Ah, in her DPS form, you can see her metamorphosis. You can see her weapons. In the Vengeance form, I wasn't seeing the fist weapons, or even the sword for that matter. It was just claws. Come to me, T-Rex. Just pull him up against this wall.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Duck and cover. That wall has been fixed. Because the moment we got feared, I realized that previously you had to take them by that back wall that most people take them to, that first one. Because every other wall wasn't actually solid. It wouldn't actually LOS you. And for an instant, that one didn't either. The one we were just behind. But it seems like they patched it to where it does count as a line of sight.
Run away.
Very interesting.
Run away.
That one didn't. So we weren't totally
Run
LOS
away,
behind
little
that wall.
girl. Run away.
Ah, it's coming for me. Okay. I was all stuck in a corner. I would have got chewed on.
Rezan was a powerful lord. Rezan was a powerful lord.
Was Rezan a powerful Loa?
Rezan was a powerful
Oh, Rezan was a powerful Loa. I don't know why I did that 3 times in a row like that. Rezan was a powerful Loa. Ah, it's a stealther. I got your back. I like how it looks like she backhands. Yeah, she's got her dukes up. She's just like straight fisticuffing. I think I'm digging the fist weapons. So the Bulwark of Juju is a damage reduction for everyone but the person casting it. So while you have those guys up, it's best just to focus them down. If you had to choose a target between all those, the Bulwark guys are the way to go. Because Rezan was a powerful Loa. Oh, we pulled the entire little platform here. It's about to get real. Where's the Bulwark guy? Shield Breaker. This guy. Now we could throw our little raid cooldown there and reduce the damage that tank will take by 20%. That is our darkness. Summons darkness around you in an 8-yard radius, granting friendly targets a 20% chance to avoid all damage, or to avoid all damage from an attack. Oh, so I thought it was a 20% damage reduction, but it's a 20% chance to not take any damage from an attack. So is it just a single attack? Or is it just a 20% chance every time they attack? Friendly targets a chance to avoid 20% damage from an attack. Huh. I wonder. It sounds like it's just a single attack. You have a 20% chance to take less damage from that. Or no damage from it. The wording really matters for a lot of these abilities. Oh, I got polymorph. It's like, why can't I attack? Looks like he got the stealthers. Alrighty, GG on that.
Master, want your bow.
I saw my banana trinket go off there. Yeah, I think I like these fist weapons. There's another one over here that has more hit points. This is the final totem. The final totem. Du-du-du-du. Keeping an eye out for the interrupt. Metamorphosis. Got that interrupt. Okay, I get it, I get it. There's stuff on the ground. More leggings. I get a lot of leggings. Here, let me see something. DBM. I only care about belts, boots, and bracers. That's the only reason why I say anything. Options. Raid warnings. Special warnings. Is there just like a global volume? Master audio channel. Sound effects audio channel. I don't see any way to actually lower event sounds. Nothing about volume. Yeah, I kind of wish you could just turn the volume of the alerts down a little bit. Just out of curiosity. I'm going to have to Google it later, I think. I'm sure I'm not the only person that doesn't want that little trumpet going off in their ear. I mean, one thing I could do is find the actual audio file itself that makes that sound and edit the file to where it can only play at a lesser volume. I do want to be notified, but I want it to be like, you know, quieter than the rest of the audio in the game, kind of like a background thing. I can't tell if I'm getting any benefit from Taste of Victory. I haven't really been looking at my XP. I'm just gonna assume I am. Just, hopefully I am. Fantastic. Did I get caught on fire? How? What you want, rich man? Oh, nice. I didn't realize our tank was a Zandalari troll warrior. Them Zandalari trolls look savage. Do I have one? I think I have them unlocked, don't I? I'm sure I made a Zandalari troll. I think I made him a druid? No, that would have been Epic Pro. Yeah, I did. Elude Druid. I got 2 Horde Druids? What?
You will leave behind your bones.
I think the idea was, yeah, actually, come to think of it, I was supposed to switch Epic Pro to Alliance. Since Elude Druid is Horde. I double dipped on the Horde. Yeah, that's right.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
So I do have 2 Druids. Oops. Oh, sorry, I yanked that, Boomkin. Sorry, Vance.
My claws will find your
I yoinked his puddle.
must be cleansed.
My thanks for killing the priest.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ah! Somehow the fire reaches the roof. I thought it was cool flying over it and everything, but no. Even though the visual shows it down there, it's actually an entire wall.
You made it hard.
This boss here has been wigging out. Queen Yasma. Rezan was a powerful Loa. Impressive. 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 It's that add-on I got. It's called You Only Hear It Once. It makes it to where all that RP dialogue that pops up, it's supposed to make it to where you only hear that stuff once. But for some reason it's been wigging out in this dungeon,
Beware.
and you've been hearing her say stuff 3 or 4 times in a row. Rezan was a powerful Loa. Rezan was a powerful Loa. Impressive. Impressive. That's my Queen Yasma accent. No, you don't. Tried to rack and pain me. Nah, brah.
Beware.
I should have metamorphosis a lot earlier. I'm just gonna stay on the boss and let them worry about the soul ring because I popped my coolies. Good, good. You got another chess piece, Bala. Thank you, everybody.
You have my thanks.
You have my thanks. Oh yes. That definitely was not wasted time. I like the pacing of the dungeons for DPS. When I'm out in the world, I prefer vengeance tanking. Impressive. Oh, oh. What up there, John? Buenos days. Interface module. That's not anything I can do anything about. Or is it? LVY module skins Blizzard quest. Maybe it's fighting with Dougie. Should be okay. Alright, so here we need to get 3 dark fetishes, 1 chalice of calling destroyed. And it looks like it's downstairs. Yeah, I can see him already. Alright. Boom. Gather around, grab everybody. We'll taunt that one out there. Oops, that wasn't a taunt. So, the Demon Hunter has so few abilities that I find myself often binding things like Torment to my bar where I wouldn't normally have that bound. My taunts are generally, they're on my number, or my Alt/tilde key button. I'm gonna die. Please don't die. Ah! It's getting intense! Do I have anything cool I can do? I could jump away, maybe Kaido? I'm panicking. Don't panic. Don't panic! Panicking doesn't help anybody. Run, motherfucker! I think all I can do is hop around and hope. Ugh. It's the spell damage or spell damage. Here, let's make it to where they can't cast. Survive! Man, that got spicy. Okay, now we need to go in there. Yeah, okay, we can grab these. And maybe interrupt a few, yeah? Fiery brand this guy. It's the spell damage here will fear him. This fear lasts for a minute. I'll just single target this guy. So direct melee attacks will knock him out of that fear state. But if I just kind of like ambiently immolation aura, it doesn't really seem to affect him. Which is good. Good. One thing to keep in mind as well is when I'm fighting them casters, I can be interrupting, getting a lot more rage from my soul cleave. Or pain from my soul cleave. I want to call these things their proper names. Alright, there should be some stairs over here. Yes, there they are. Was concerned about pulling everything, but I should be alright. Yeah, we're good.
Speak, and the Loa listen.
Thank you very much. So that was 27k or 25k.
Loa guide.
The quest text said 27, but the XP that popped up was 25k. 25.4k. Is that after my effects go into effect? Like my DOAs and the player XP bonus? I'm concerned by that. Why would it show me different texts?
You're looking to be smashed.
Alright, let's check for this one.
Speak your business.
This one says the turn is 2.7k. Complete.
Dichuka.
Yeah, 2.7k. Fantastic. Good. I need to fly up north. There's a flight path over this way. I figured just clearing out the little quests here in the city would be a really quick and easy hit, and I'll be seeing those quests all the time anyway, so I might as well knock them out.
And which Loa do you bargain with?
I still haven't even gotten the required war cache, war resources for my war campaign missions. I've actually went out and deliberately kind of ran around this zone to see if I can come across some war cache or war caches, but I haven't seen any. I've went out of the way for every one that I have, so I've only seen maybe 4 or 5. The only reason why I'm thinking about that, when I hit 120, if I don't have any progression in any of these war campaigns, then I can't unlock things for my boat. They used to be class order hall talents. I don't know what you call them now on that boat, but they're the equivalent. Looks like this question mark's upstairs. We'll hit the elevator. Ugh. I was trying to jump on it, but it said no path available. I guess that platform there counts as its own area or something. Alright. Habutu. 50 roar resources. Ah, just doing the quests helped me out with that. Okay. Right on. Alright. I hear you. Alright, now downstairs we have a question mark that popped up, but we could also report to Nathanos. I think we'll do that. We'll report to Nathanos. And let me see, before I leave this area, I may want to DE some things. So I know for sure I don't need this wrist. And I don't need so many copies of these leggings. I was a little salty at first that I kept on getting the same chest and the same legs drop, but this one actually, that's a 295. Yeah, but having so many copies means I can just disenchant the ones I don't need, which allows me to level my enchanting. Yeah, buddy. And this is a 2% upgrade to Havoc. I think I will delete it just to save backspace and get the mats. 2% ain't much. That's negligible. Now, if I was in a raid, if I was part of a raid team or something like that, and I was doing 10-15 minute long battles, then I would probably go for that 2%. But knowing how quickly I'm going to be switching out gear, I don't really mind switching out 2% now, because I know the moment I ding, I'm going to start getting weapons and stuff that are way better. So I don't find myself using Cold Hearthing very much. I don't hearth a lot as it is. So I may go ahead and pick out Swift Hearthing, which increases the speed of my Hearthstone cast. Just to see how that feels. We have Seal of Crit Strike, Seal of Haste, Mastery, Versatility, Herbalism. I guess we'll just spend the remainder of these on just re-enchanting and see if we can get up to a high enough level to learn any other spells. So we just triple tapped that same hearthing on our bracers there. Now I'm gonna shoot down here to the old enchanting trainer and see if we can get any new enchants. I believe the next ones up are just the level 120 enchants. And I don't even think they're enchants. I think they're like items I can create or something.
The dark times will pass.
The dark times will pass. So yeah, I gotta get up to skill level 35 to unlock the Seal of Crit Strike, Seal of Haste, Seal of Mastery versus I'm using Seal of Crit Strike, Seal of Haste, Seal of Mastery. But this Seal of Haste is 20. Okay, it makes it rank 2. I see. So where it cost me 12 Gloom Dust to make Seal of Haste right now, when I get this one, it'll make the cost 10 Gloom Dust. So I'll save Gloom Dust by having a higher proficiency in enchanting that. But that comes with skill 35. And then soon after that, Gloom Dust, weapon enchants are coming up. Ooh. Yeah, I just gotta get to. I figured whenever I hit max level, I can go out and quest to get all the greens, and then I'll DE all those greens, and there's a chance those will upgrade as I'm out there questing and stuff when I get the reward. So there's a potential to get a lot of pretty decent, maybe even epic enchanting items. Like I don't know what they're called for this expansion, but usually there's an epic equivalent. So these Umbra shards would become probably whatever this is. Sanguicells? Probably not a Sanguicell. Maybe a Tidal Core? Heroic Method, Breath of One Zombie. I don't know what they are. There's an equivalent though, I'm sure of it. Now, we have a quest in here. I think it's from the Quartermaster.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am? Look for Handler Bazka near Warby's Crawl. I think he's sending me to a different zone. Alright, so he wants me to go outside the city. Okay, he's sending me to quest out in the zone. Offensively defensive. This wants me to fly the sky. He's sending me out to quest in the zone as well. There was something I needed down south though. Nathanos. Let's go talk to Nathanos now. If I can, I'm just going to ride out the war campaign as much as possible. And maybe get some of that stuff unlocked I was talking about earlier. LVI modules. Wizard quest. I think LUI is fighting with my Dougie or something. You still have LUI config installed. It's been renamed to Options UI. Please remove it. I think it wants me to delete a file inside of my interface add-ons. That little message there. Alright, Nathanos. Oh, I keep on trying to fell rush, but I'm in the vengeance spec. I can romp stomp though. No path available, damn. It's got the same problems with heroic leap.
Leader of the Horde.
Alright, now we're getting followers.
An elite group to execute the Dark Lady's orders.
Elisande was wrong
Overseeing
about our
this
magic.
group is Garona Halforken,
She will orchestrate these missions with your help.
Don't mind if I do. Here's
Champion,
Corona.
name your target. Make them pay.
Alright, Shadows of War. That's
Mobile
this
Res
one.
done double-crossed us. It was crazy. I never
What?
seen the green bastard back out of a deal like that. You wouldn't believe.
Pull yourself together.
Come out in 2 hours for that.
Such babbling does not befit a leader of the Horde.
Well, excuse
Culture-ass
me,
campaign.
My
fancy
queen.
prince. Sorry if I'm rattled after nearly getting
Is everything
killed.
in order?
In a deal I was against making in
How
the first
fortunate.
place.
All the overlapping RP.
Not.
How fortunate.
Oh god.
We were counting on Razdunk's methods.
Oh,
of
that's some
finding
XP
us.
there.
Work
Don't
with
mind
our
if I
champion
do.
to determine where we will secure
That
a
deal was more
foothold
trouble than
first.
it was
Alright, we're going to Tattersail.
As you command.
How
War Chief.
fortunate.
What?
Listen to them all talking.
If you get my drift.
That was kind of a little disconcerting. Look at all these islands just popping up on the map. We used to think it was just Kalmador and Eastern Kingdoms. I think we did know about the Maelstrom.
Relax.
Alright, so I think probably for the remainder of our leveling process, we'll just establish footholds in all the Kulturan camps.
Spirits be with you, man.
I'm definitely not a demon hunter. I'm just a pirate. You can tell by my tattoos and glowing green eyes that I'm just a pirate.
What be on your mind?
I'm ready to play. Let's do it. I gotta walk with him. He'll get mad if I leave him. Now that we got a quest for the mother load, might be worth just specifically queuing. Yeah, or we could go randos. I'll go randos and hopefully we'll get mother load. Ahoy, pirate man. I hear about our contact while scoping out tier guard for the landing spots. Always don't want to give up for freedom like the rest.
How you doing, man? Greetings, man.
Greetings, man.
Come get the voodoo.
You come get the voodoo.
What be on your mind? You come get the voodoo. Be cool, man.
Be cool, man.
Making me angry, man.
You're making me angry.
Spirit's not amused.
How fortunate.
The spirit's not the.
Boy.
Alright, got him, got him. Got him.
Relax.
Let's go. We got a keg of grog. Ah, I made the pirates mad. Oh, I could take 2 of them. I need to remember to use my demon spikes. Oh, I just kind of wasted them. I think they only go up to a maximum of 12 seconds of a duration. So when I pop them, they last for 12 seconds, and then I pop them again, right? Oh no, it went up to 16 right there. Oh no, that's the cooldown. So there's an 18-second cooldown. They last for 6 seconds. So if I double tap, then yeah, 12 seconds is the max, I think. I assumed it worked like, oh shit. She looked like she was just scared, like I wasn't gonna have to fight her, but I guess I can. Yeah, I assume it works like shield block. If the warrior's shield block doesn't overwrite. Like, and it's not wasted if you double tap. So, for example, right now I got 2 charges of demon spikes. If I pop it once, I have 18 seconds left. Pop it again, I got 16 seconds left. That's just tracking the cooldown. Okay. So, here, move this back here. So don't pay attention to this for the amount of time that's left. I guess the timer for the amount that's left is right here where this demon spikes bar is. I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna see if maybe after this dungeon, I'm gonna see if I can figure out what Tell Me When's telling me. So right next to my ability, that was the cooldown being tracked.
The blood trolls are scattered, but
Lead
we
a
must
horde
find
assault.
the source.
Kierkegaard's sound is the most heavily.
Ah. So that buff that just ran out for me is now available again if I do the incursion on the Alliance. So I guess yesterday I was defending Zuldazar or Zandalar from them invading us, and now we're retaliating. We're invading the Kultiris, and we're getting the player XP buff from both of those. Both defending and now attacking. I'm gonna pop my Metamorphosis. Rah! I should do that at the beginning of the poll, but I didn't think about it. Yeah, I dig these warglaives. Or fist weapons. Every time I notice them, I'm like, oh, yeah. Very nice. She does like a Superman punch. Please don't kill me. Pop our our little raid cooldown there. To give ourselves a 20% chance to be to avoid all damage, whatever that means. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Time for a sacrifice.
Beware.
Beware. I think we'll just focus her and ignore the ad. Because on normal, it seems like that's the way to go. Plus, not to mention, this Windwalker is dropping nukes, so we won't even kill the ad before the boss dies. Fantastic. At some point, we did pick up some mage food, so we have food now. Now we'll keep an eye out for disease lashers. They do that mind melt thing. And it looks like he's going to pull multiple. Okay. Decaying Mind, that's the name of the spell we got to watch out for. I'm a little concerned because that means somebody else is going to have to track that other one. If I see it, I'm going to try to AoE stun. That'll buy us some time. Alright, where did he go? Here it is. Got it. No, you don't, buddy. You tried to. We got it. We're good, though. Now I can choose in this next pull to pop Metamorphosis if it's a large pull, or wait for the boss. Okay, so he pulled the boss, that made our decision for us. Metamorphosis right on the pull. Now while it is nice to run around picking these up, I'm going to prioritize DPS a little bit more. So I'm not going to go out of range of the melees if I can help it.
Run away, little girl.
One thing I'm a little curious about there is if I pop that I-beam while I'm in Metamorphosis, do I extend the duration? Because every time I I-beam, I get like 6 seconds, 6 to 8 seconds, I forget how long, in Metamorphosis.
Run away,
But
little girl.
if I already have my Metamorphosis buff active, is that 6 to 8 seconds added on to the amount that I had remaining on the active Metamorphosis? Looks like 8 seconds when I I-beam. So here in a bit, I'm going to have to check that out and see if that's the case. If it's time added whenever I I-beam in Metamorphosis. Kill the Death Bolt guy. Oh, we got the Withering Curse one active. I'm going to switch to him. Where is he? Death Speaker, this guy. Took me a minute to find him. Yeah, with this monk, we're kind of okay.
What manner of creature is
So they took care of those Withering Curse. Nice.
Harvest.
In about 15 seconds, we'll find out if we can stack that Metamorphosis buff with I-beams. I'm going to save these I-beams. And let's get over here. So Metamorphosis is active. I'm going to put it on now. 28 seconds. I-beams adds to it. Okay, so we went up to 36 seconds once we I-beamed while in Metamorphosis. So it does add to it. There's no losing the buff. Good to know. I like that.
Beware.
I often try to... The reason why I wanted to know was I'll try to I-beams before I go into Metamorphosis sometimes. So I can keep more uptime on Metamorphosis. And I never realized that you never actually lose any time whenever you I-beam while it's already active, so it's just added on.
I have never seen this form.
That's going to matter more in a longer fight, but it's still good to know. What the hell? I mounted, but for whatever reason I dismounted. Let's pop our little raid cooldown. Darkness. Oh no! I didn't pull, did I? No. Cool. Oh! The fear! I think they pulled. Shit. Yeah, they pulled. Alright, he's taken care of.
Virulent specimen detected. Containment priority 1.
Metamorphosis! High beams!
Beware.
Felt good. That's the first time I've deliberately done that. I think I-beam damage is buffed while in Metamorphosis as well. I wonder how many times that's been at my detriment that I've done that.
Beware. Beware.
Alright, next time we see one of those yellow circles, we're gonna have to hop in. Raid cooldown's up, I'm gonna pop it.
Beware.
Oh, we're taking some damage. Who's got the yellow circle? Oh, I'm gonna die.
Beware.
Oof, that was so close. Thank you very much.
I am grateful.
That's level 119, and we got some shoulders. Oh, there was a Riku there, but I didn't accept. I think for the remainder of this level, we're just gonna have to establish a foothold in these spots if we're not gonna overshoot our level up. These shoulders will be for the next level. So I got the shoulders, the chest. I need a helm for whenever I hit max. I will specifically queue for the mother load, because that'll take a while, and that'll definitely level me up, just running that dungeon and turning that quest in. So Sulima's already almost there. Almost maxed out. Yeah, I figured she was going to aggro. Let's get a little bit of a group here. Alright, Demon Spikes 1, Demon Spikes 2. Okay, so Demon Spikes also works the same way, where you don't overwrite or lose the duration by double tapping it, by applying it twice back to back. They're just added on top of each other. Which means there's no loss in uptime, even if you're just spamming. Which I guess is a good thing, but kind of makes it a little more mindless to play that way. I guess ideally, what you're doing is saving those demon spikes for high damage phases. Like for right now, like I did that. Now I got a group of them. Maybe it's in my best interest to double tap demon spikes initially while they're all alive, and have just that long duration of damage reduction for the first part of the pull, while working on killing one of them to reduce the damage for the rest of the pull by one mob. Now, by the time that fell off, it wasn't very much time before I was able to just reapply the recharge. So that's nice. I mean, you can kind of spam and win, but if you time it properly and you do them like strategically, you get that much more benefit from those abilities.
How fortunate.
This is all, I'm learning this as I go, so it's just you're hearing my stream of consciousness learning, I guess. Alright, what left? I think cannonballs, fogsail cannonball. So we need a cannoneer, I think. These are pirates. Here's a cannoneer. Hey, buddy. Come get Rock of God. Like, in this situation, I wouldn't pop Demon Spikes. Because just in a single target encounter, like, I could kill him way before he does any damage to me. He's got a buff. Fighting Dirty. So,
How fortunate.
if I had two of those guys on me and they both pop Fighting Dirty, that would be a situation where I'd use Demon Spikes.
Greetings, man. Be sealed.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
What you want?
Alright. How fortunate! Alright, what are we doing here? We gotta sink rowboats. These guys aggro, so I guess I'll just kill them. Now all those guys pop their little buffs, so I'll pop my demon spikes. And I think it makes a little bit of a difference when you're using it more strategically. Alright, so I think the main thing here is sinking the rowboats. Boom. Okay. Ah, okay. This bar down here at the bottom is my demon spikes. I may want to change the color of that. Demon spikes are yellow. So I think I want to make them yellow. Let's do that, that, and that. Okay. Yeah, there we go. So now it kind of matches the color of the ability. And I don't know if that was yellow or orange. It looked pretty close to orange. Okay, that's 2 boats sunk. One more going off that way. Did it disappear? I was gonna say. And that's the mother load.
How fortunate.
How fortunate. I think we might level here in this dungeon. Yeah, I think maybe I'll take a break for the pally. I guess it'll depend on whether or not I can afford the bind on account here, because it is a noticeable difference having and not having that bind on account here for the levelings. So it's gonna probably depend on whether or not I'm rich enough to buy it. Because it was like what, 5,000 to upgrade the leather set. I got 122k. Oh no, that's just telling me how much the WoW token costs. Yeah, a combined total of all my tunes, I have 5,000. That's just on this server though, so I may have to. I think Altaholic will actually tell me what I have outside of that. Yeah, collectively I have almost 80k. That should be plenty. I'll just find out who's banking right now after this. After I get Sulema maxed and then just bind on the account here on that character. And this time, I'm going to make sure I don't buy the cloak first. I'll go head, shoulders, chest, and legs. And then if I got anything extra, I'll do cloak. But really, I can just use the agility cloak. Ow. Now there's always a mob in here, and I don't know which one it is. I want to say it's the alchemists, but something in here will polymorph. And that's what I'm concerned with. I want to make sure I take care of whatever's polymorphing. I'm going to save my metamorphosis. I almost popped it just now, but I think I'll wait. Damn! I tried to stun that mecha jockey. You can make, if you can stun the mech jockeys before they get inside the big mech, then you don't have to fight the mech that encounter. I don't have my free Chaos Nova, and I didn't have any of my, what's it called? The resource for, is it pain? It's not pain. I forget what the resource is. Havoc has, it's not mana, it's not rage, it's not pain. I don't know. I forget the name of it. Fury. Okay, it's Fury. I was like, well, what's the cost? Fury. Alright, so people are dying. Things are getting real. Popping coolies. Going ham savage mode. It's like, what do you focus here? I don't know. That Horde Assassin's dropping nukes right now. Let's get this Ice Spritzer mob into the melees. I'm going to focus the caster. Oh god. Shit's getting real. Wasn't sure if we're going to recover from that. Our healer took a hit on his mana. In 6 seconds, we'll run over there and try to get that other caster up close. Alright. These mech jockeys can be stopped. I haven't had the opportunity to stun any of them yet, but we don't have to be fighting all these mechs like we are. Even just like a demonic imprison, that could probably need to keep. I don't know if there's any more along the way, but I'll try to keep that in mind that I could just imprison the jockey to interrupt his cast. What are we doing here? Come on. What's the tank? Come on, tank. What you doing, man? There you go. Must have been waiting for a cooldown or something, I guess. Maybe it was that, the army of the dead.
Beware. 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 Beware.
Looks like the quest only wants us to kill the last guy, so we don't have to do anything extra. Did he pull? Oh, I think he pulled. Okay. Ah! Sorry. I just pulled the extra. That was the tab target fail. Doesn't look like he noticed or cared though. Uh-oh. Okay. Stick to the right, stick to the right. Oh, I thought they were gonna pull it. That was close. I'm going to chill on my metamorphosis for now. I think I'll save it for the boss. If he pulls a lot of ads here, I might pop it. But I'm running in and out so much whenever there's multiple of these guys, I may not. I tried to imprison that large elemental, but I guess he doesn't imprison. So instead I just used my Chaos Nova to interrupt his Force Quake.
Run away, little girl. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Beware.
Oh god. Alright, we're just gonna pop our metamorphosis. Whichever one has the lowest health will help work it down. This guy has the lowest. No, this guy. Oh yeah. We're just gonna stay on the boss. Yeah. It's all too easy. Come on, tank. What are you doing? Ah! Gonna pop our raid cooldown as soon as it lets us. There we go. Oh, we got somebody from the side. So this is an alchemist. I want to keep my eye on that alchemist to see what it does. Transmute enemy to goo. I think that's the one that polymorphs. So we're keeping an eye on the Ventrico alchemists, and we're going to try to prevent them from casting transmute enemy to goo. Transmute enemy to goo. So far, nobody's been. Oh, no, I got polymorph. Oh, there is a second one here, though. I didn't see that other alchemist back there. So it looked like they also changed their own form. No, here it is. This is the alchemist. Transmute enemy to goo. Interrupted. It looked like for a second that alchemist turned itself into that little grotesque experiment. But I think it spawned it. I think that's a pet that it brings out. So the alchemists are the ones I'm going to keep an eye on. Oh, there's an alchemist somewhere. There it is. I see it now. There's the alchemist there. Throw a little AoE stun out. Alright, switching to the next one. Wow, there was 3 in that pool. I saw the first 2, but I didn't realize that third one was there. There's one. It's kind of nice having the cast bar in the middle like that now. Yesterday I went ahead and moved my UI elements around a little bit. You may remember my target of target was up here. I moved that down closer to the action bar now. And then also the enemy cast bar I moved where the target of target used to be. So now it's up above my tell me when buttons. I may still change some stuff. I just noticed my target of target buffs are showing up. I may actually just turn those off, come to think of it. Well, no, I think I need those visible. Unless, I mean, for tanking, when you're doing tank swaps, you're often concerned with the debuffs that the target of target has. Because the target of your target in a raid, is, if you're an off tank or a main tank even, is the other tank often. So I may have to have that repositioned somewhere. You know, I may just put it underneath their portrait. That'd probably be a better place for it, come to think of it, now that the cast bar is not under there. Let's do that before I forget. Toggle anchors. Just put target to target under. Yeah, about right there. Lock. Cloak of questionable intent. Pass. Alright, so now target to target's underneath my target. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. Oh god, why is he pulling everything? Don't do it to him, bro. The chaos. I don't know what repair is, but it doesn't sound good. I just interrupted it. Overcharge doesn't sound good either. We'll stun that repair. Very nice. Handled that. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it ended up being. I'm gonna focus the technicians because I think they buff and heal the bots. We're coming up on the last boss, so I'm gonna save my metamorphosis for that. I didn't get that interrupt. We got a pretty good repair off there. And this is the guy I need for the quest. Side note, Hallowed Alms is also on this quest. Let's rebuff our repurpose foe focuser. What are we waiting for? This tank just spaces out. I don't even know what's happening. Waiting on you, buddy.
Right where you belong. Under my heel.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I guess we're just gonna eat those homing missiles. I just ate one of those pulverizers.
Pulverize! You'll pay for that! Smash! My insurance premium!
They ain't gonna make it.
Crush! Yeah! Pulverize!
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Alright.
Many thanks.
Many thanks. Alright, let's go turn this in. I think we might have to finish up setting up this encampment, but after that we can go turn this in. I think now we're at the stage where we just need to kill the named guys. So, for example, this one here. I don't think all of them fight me. Yeah. Okay. Come to me. Meet your demise. Alright, one down, two to go. This guy, I think, is up here. Yeah, yeah. This guy is a gal. Let's do it. Let's kill the less hit points guy first. We're gonna firebrand her though. I think I'll metamorphosis on the next guy. Alright, one more. He's over yonder. Come to me. I think this guy just submits. I don't think he fights me. Yeah, he's like, please don't kill me. He moves on with his day. Right on.
How fortunate.
How fortunate. Alright, let's turn this in. I do see that herb there. I'm gonna let it go. Alright. That should establish the foot camp, I think. No, we got one more guy to kill. I'm gonna try to outrun this person that's whacking on me. Alright, I believe this dude is in the cave. Captain Rennick. What's up, bro? Metamorphosis. Put our sigil down. Kill the lesser hit point person first. That metamorphosis wore out pretty quick, didn't it? He had a buff I didn't realize he had. I could have ate it. And then just to remove that one, he's taking Azurite potions. We'll eat that one. Feels good being able to purge. This macro is pretty sweet as well. Anytime my consume magic comes off a cooldown, it'll switch to that one. When it is on cooldown, it'll switch to Arcane Torrent. So it's like a Arcane Torrent and consume magic both are purges, and as either one of them's off cooldown, the macro will just show the one that's available. Pretty neat little macro. So the command for it is show tooltip. That's I-beam. What is this? Giant ornamental. Oh, okay, that's a cooldown. Okay. This is the interrupt macro. So it's a show tooltip, cast sequence, reset 15 because consume magic's a 10-second cooldown. I could probably make that a reset equals 10 then. So 10-second cooldown. So every 10 seconds, the macro cast sequence will reset to consume magic. And the next spell in the sequence is Arcane Torrent, which is a 2-minute cooldown. So it'll go consume magic, Arcane Torrent, and then 10 seconds later it'll go consume magic, Arcane Torrent, and then 10 seconds later it'll go consume magic. So it'll just cycle between the two. And whenever Arcane Torrent's available, it'll just show it. And I'll be able to use it using that sequence, pushing the same button.
How fortunate.
How fortunate! Alright, so this should be the final one here.
What can I do for you?
Plant a Horde banner. Alright. This should dissipate the chaos. Hooray! Okay, let's grab the flight path. What is this thing? Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Now, I believe that's all we needed to do for this bit here. So, I think it wants us to go back to Zuldazar. Is that right? I believe so. So we're going to take the ferry, we're going to go back, and I will grab that sea stomp. There we go. Now we'll boat back. That's the wrong guy. Should talk to the Blood Elf. Erul Dawnbrook. Hey man, take me back to Zuldazar. So that's the first foothold taken care of, and we'll turn in this Motherlode quest and see how far that takes us into level 119. Motherlode.
Penny for my thoughts. You gotta do better than that.
Heart of Azeroth level. Where does marking territory turn in? Was this back there? Oh. I didn't see it.
What is it?
Okay, we'll go back. Oh, it's up there. Okay. It must be in the inn, I guess. Ah, okay, my bad.
What you want?
There we go. And then we got the Shadow Hunter dude for our follower. Return to Zuldazar. So now it's telling us to return to Zuldazar. And it's going to allow us to choose between head, shoulders, chest. Which is nice because we're missing a head. So in the next level we will need that helm.
Yes.
Now take me back to Zuldazar. I was putting the cart before the horse there. Here we go.
The war chiefs will
Yes,
be
give
done.
me the helm. Helm, shoulders, chest. That's what the leather outfit looks like. Not bad. I like the helm. Boom shakalaka.
Zandalari to join the
Now,
Horde.
E-Trade wants to talk to us.
Keep your weapons sharp.
He's saying talk to him to upgrade. Ah, okay. So you don't even need to be 120 to start this. Harness the power of the sea, reducing the cooldown of the Hearthstone by 40%. Sure.
How fortunate.
How fortunate.
Goodbye.
Adapting our tactics.
Stay
Done.
strong.
No
Keep
XPs.
your weapons sharp.
And now we pick our next. Let's go Storm Song next.
How fortunate.
Got him. Got him.
How fortunate.
How fortunate. How fortunate. Talk to this one there. 25k for nothing. Thank you very much. Now we're talking to Chromush.
What do you need?
He's telling us to talk to the ship sailor. As far as these are concerned, we still have an hour left on that mission. The Shadows of War, that's what's in progress now. Our current follower is Shadow Hunter, what's his name? We actually have a negative 5% chance to win this using him as the person to attack. So this quest requires Arcanist Valtrois. We'll wait on that one. Verona should have... No, Verona does not have. I figured Verona would have the followers available, or the troops, rather, trainable, but not yet. Doesn't look like there's anything else we need to do in this ship. So yeah, now all that's left is going to Stormsong Valley.
How fortunate.
We'll do the initial intro here and just ride it out to Ding. We're almost there. We're so close. And then after we level, I'll probably want to do all the initial starter stuff in the Dark Shore as well.
Reset.
Alright, so he wants us to get on the cannon. I believe that's below deck. Not that way. I believe it's this way. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a pew-pew. Pew. Pew. Pew.
How fortunate.
How fortunate.
What is it?
Banshee Well Swappy.
I haven't got all day. I'm listening.
Brawl Hall.
Throw Hall.
May your blades never dull.
Likewise. Alright, now the landing craft boarded. Where is that? We gotta take a rope down. On the hunt, Sea Watch Point investigated. That's up here. Puelo, no!
How fortunate.
Uh-oh. Rexar, why do you do this? Oh, it's Storm's Wake, man at arms. He's creeping. He's creeping. Rexar, yay! You saved me somehow. Alright, this is ready for turn in. He's the person I need to talk to. Alright, there we go.
Something tracked.
Got him. Thank you very much. Travel with Rexar, so you probably have to wait for him. Come, Rexar, let's do this. You don't have a mount, do you? I guess, was that your mount? Did you just kill your mount, Rexar? It doesn't look like he needs us to wait for him.
How fortunate.
Yeah, no, he's good. Alright, we need to talk to...
Keep to the roads, traveler.
What do you want? I thought it was going to be the Earth Mother.
Remember the Earth Mother's
I hear the
lessons.
call of the wild.
Ah, yes, I remember this now. Dousing the flames, slaying the mob. I'm going to go straight for the main slave person. Where's the name? Ah, he's dead. Okay, I see. I guess this hunter had just killed him before I showed up. So, we need to kill the elementals to get these Fading Umbral wands. And actually, it's not even the elementals, it's the spellcasters. Come to me. I'm just going to go ahead and metamorphosis. I'm going to consume that buff they have. I thought I changed the color of demon spikes. But it's still purple for some reason. We'll have to see about that. Why won't you die? Got him, got him. We also have to rescue frightened peons. I'm only really concerned with the casters as far as these enemies go. Whoops. I fiery branded the wrong target there. We tagged that one, even though if he's killing it, we'll still get credit. Alright, here's a fire here we can put out. And here's a fire over here we can put out. Luckily, it's only 4. We can rescue this peon. There's another Ellie. Come to me. Yeah, and you kill the caster and the elemental goes neutral.
We're relentless as the briny deep.
One more fire. I think this here counts as a fire.
How fortunate.
Yeah. Alright, so now we just need to kill and rescue a few more.
Without us.
Oh, he said us. I thought he said ass. I was like, your ass? What? TMI, bro. TMI. Metamorphosis. This guy has less. Oh shit, we're pulling the whole house. Or I guess it would be zone. We're pulling the whole zone.
How fortunate.
How fortunate
How
indeed.
fortunate.
Alright, we're all done with that. Looks like we need to go up top. Yes, I've done what you've asked. I think this might level me here.
Anshe guide you.
The hunt begins. Let the hunt begin.
Now, up here we need to get the war horn of the hold and sound it. I think this will summon our friendlies. Ba-da, ba-da. Okay. That's 120. And that's Rexar. We've finally done it.
For the horde.
After all these years. Cheer. 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 Let me see if I can type cheer. Yeah! Oh god. Now I'm creeping. Okay, speak to Mocha Stormbreaker. Alright, we need to return to Zuldazar. I think it's just this Flight Master here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did it! Hooray! Alright, now, I don't know, we got another rogue
We
left,
need that Zandalari fleet.
but I think I'm gonna purchase the plate
The
stuff.
alliance will end us if we do not have the Zandalari.
Alright, at some point we're gonna need to
How
establish a foothold in Drustvar, so I'll grab
How
that.
fortunate.
Pigro said, "Grats, thanks,
The
Pigro."
Zandalari do not seem to like me much.
So exciting. 120 now. Yeah, and now that we're 120, we can put this stuff on. This will be better than our bind on account gear. Alright, so this is probably... We're going to go with the neutral ones that apply to both specs. For example, Bloodright. That'll increase haste both in Vengeance and Havoc form. I always go for Resounding Protection when available. That prevents you from getting dismounted when you're like running around mounted. It's like a bubble. Excuse me. That's the shoulders, so we'll equip those. And the chest, we got our helm just now too. This one also will go for the neutral one. Unstable Catalyst, your spells and abilities have a chance to leak Azurite, increasing primary stat. For this one, this is a shield when we're surrounded by multiple enemies, and this is a movement speed. I think I'm going to go with the movement speed. Because I believe Havoc actually gets increased damage for the amount of movement speed or something like that. Azurite Empowerment. Alright, let's put that one on. That's the chest. Now the helm. I'll have to fix her Mog after this. Glory in Battle. Spells and abilities, crit strike, and haste. Attacking a member of the opposing faction greatly increases that chance. Okay. A little PvP specific item there. Consuming soul fragments shields you, granting an absorb. Versus when you take damage or heal. When you take damage, you heal. Probably this one. The bubble. Yeah, the bubble's only 3 seconds. I'll get this one. Mainly because that bubble relies on soul fragments, and that's after I've killed stuff. After I killed stuff, I don't really... I need protection a lot less after things die. Okay. She's sorted. Still waiting on Shadows of War. I think we still got like an hour. Somebody to talk to here. Gallywix. Drustvar Ho. Oh, okay, so he's the starter to head to Drustvar. Speak with Etrig.
Hail, friend.
Oh, okay, so Etrig will send me to Drustvar, but I'm not ready yet. First, I want to go fix my Mog. And, ooh, we got world quests available. And one thing to do whenever I do fix my Mog, it may be kind of important, is the Sealed War-Torn Fate vendor. We gotta hit that guy up now. So the Master of Fate here, I don't know if we can afford a Marks of Honor one. Yeah, we can. Okay. And gold? 2,000 gold? We don't even have 2,000 gold. Can I get another one? No, that's 25. And I know I can't afford war resources, so I got one Seal of War-Torn Fate. I'll have to use it wisely. And for this one, I need to set this back to what it was with the fist weapons. Save it. Apply it. You buddy. And one final thing I want to check on is this area here. Yeah, okay, so we have both the Battle for Stormguard and the Battle for Darkshore available.
I watch. I listen.
So this will be the grind.
What
It's pretty much just queuing for Darkshore, or doing Darkshore and then queuing for the Battle for Stormguard. But we do need an item level of, I think, 320 before we can. But I think with that, folks, that's going to wrap up today's episode of Elude Stalwart playing World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and until next time,
Evil never rests.
evil never rests. All right, peace. See you later, Pink Rose. Thanks for coming and hanging out.